What's up, guys? All right. So I had a conversation with a patient today, and we were talking about, self-defeating behavior and kind of like getting stuck in these cycles of life, basically, where you kind of relive the same thing over and over again, making the same decisions over and over again. And sometimes it doesn't seem like you're doing that, meaning maybe you made a really bad choice with a kid or something, and then maybe that's not the problem you're having now, like you're not dealing with one of your kids or something, but it's probably the same like root cause of your issues. And we were kind of talking about how it's important to accept it, but also take ownership of it, etc. But the whole point of this is, it got me thinking about jiu-jitsu. And with jiu-jitsu, like sometimes you're wrestling and you can get maybe in a bad position, and you might not be able to necessarily completely escape, but you can get into what I call my safe space, right? You can get into a place where you're safe from being submitted, you can breathe, but you can't really do anything there, meaning you can't attack. You're not going to win from that position. You're going to have to eventually move out of your safe space, to do something productive. And a lot of my patients, when they are, bombarded by stress, anxiety, or, just some kind of significant stressor of life, they go to their safe space, and their safe space might be drugs and alcohol, and so we have to be aware of these things in our mind, and like where our lives go and how we end up in these places, right? And what we run to when we hit some type of trigger, whether it's a stressor or unforeseen life event, or maybe it's something we do to ourselves. And so even if we can't even if it's not like in our direct control, like it wasn't necessarily our fault, we still have to take ownership of it. And eventually we've got to move out of our safe space in order to attack, because you're not going to win if you just stay crawled up in a turtle position. You know what I mean? You've got to figure out a way out of that and into a more productive position. And that's true in jiu-jitsu, and it's true in life, because you're going to face some battles. But when that's going to happen, no matter what, if you're having a good day, a good year, it's always in the back of your mind, something is going to happen. And we don't look at that from a pessimistic standpoint. Instead, we look at it as a good thing, because we know that it's around the corner. And so we can prepare, right? We can figure out and plan, what are we going to do when it hits the fan? And that's my message today, guys. So get out of your safe space. Don't turn to drugs and alcohol. It's just an escape, all right? And it's not going to help you. It's just going to get you submitted. It's just going to keep you living the same cycle of bad choices and bad decisions and just bad things happening to you over and over and over again, because you're never going to build up a foundation where you can succeed until you start breaking these cycles. And maybe you've got to do something extreme. Maybe you've got to change your routine. Maybe you need some new friends. Maybe you need a new job. Maybe you need to get a job. There's all kinds of options, guys. Hope this was helpful. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Peace.